and gentlemen, the Clissold Saga.
This week marks the 90th birthday of a grand old lady. Lady Beatrice Counterblast. Known to generations of theatre lovers, cinema lovers, and in fact, lovers of all kinds, as B. Clissold. Under that name, she rose from humble beginnings to the dazzling heights of stardom in a career that spanned 75 years and almost as many husbands. And so, as a humble tribute to this very great star, we intend to present a radio biography. Now, last week I went down to Chattering Parva, her country home, where she lives in utter seclusion, served only by her faithful manservant. Good evening, my man.
Who be you? Be you man or ghastly manifestation?
I be Kenneth Horne. Who be you?
I be Spasm. Go back to London, young master. Young master. Go back to London, young master, for 'tis too late. This place be accursed. Oh, I be come to exorcise the mad nun of Chattering Parva.
No, I've come to interview Lady Counterblast. We're doing her life story on the BBC.
I broadcast any filth these days. New Year!
Thank you.
We're all doomed. Oh, I've got a touch of the doom.
Come in. Who are you?
Well, I'm Kenneth Horne. I've come to talk to you about doing your life story.
Come and sit by me on the sofa, dear boy, and tell me what you want to know.
Well, thank you. Well, now, according to your biographer, Hesketh Podmore, you've been married many times.
Yes, many times. Many times. Many times.
Now, tell me about your first husband, the Marquis of Tranby.
Oh, many. Well, yes, it was in the year 1891 that I first met him. The old Cafe Royal, Wild Whistler, Beardsley, the incomparable Max. Oh, the elegance, the witty conversation, the gaiety of it all.
Waiter!
Yes, Mr. Whistler?
Another absinthe frappe for me, and a tumbler of neat gin for Mother here. She's been sitting for me all day.
Very good, Mr. Whistler.
Excuse me, but aren't you James McNeill Whistler, the famous painter and celebrated wit whose epigrams scorch whoever they touch? Surely you must be he.
Oh, dearie, I'm his mum. That's Jim over there with a monocle.
Oh, forgive me. You see, I've only just arrived from the country. I wish to become an actress.
Well, then I must introduce you to Oscar Wilde. See, that's him over there. The big fleshy man looks like Peter Finch. Oh, Oscar.
Ah, Madame Whistler. Just been polishing up an epigram. Perhaps you'd like to hear it.
Not particularly, no.
Splendid. What's got four wheels and flies all round?
Well, I don't know. What has got four wheels and flies all around?
Corporation dust cart.
Oh, capital. I shall dine out on that for a week.
It shows the kind of places you eat at. I'm very taken aback with this young lady here. What is she?
A pushover, I should think.
I am an actress, sir. Could you perhaps find a part for me in one of your plays?
Oh, this is a stroke of luck. Last night at the theatre, Mrs. Sybil Nosegay, playing the part of Lady Windermere, slipped and fell on her fan.
But surely that is one of the biggest parts in the West End.
Never listen to gossip, Ducky. Do you think you could play Lady Windermere?
I don't know. I've only ever played Maria Martin in the Red Barn.
It's much the same, dear. Just camped up with some posh chat and a few jokes. Start rehearsing this afternoon.
And that's how it was, Mr. Horne. I was an immediate success. After that, London was at my feet. I played in A Woman of No Importance, Candida, and the second Mrs. Tanqueray.
Oh, what happened? Did the first Mrs. Tanqueray fall on her fan too?
Many times, many times. Every night admirers flocked around me. I was the toast of London, but I was only interested in one man. At a time, of course.
Yes.
Night after night, I was intrigued by a small, bent figure who sat alone in a stage box, ogling me.
Who was it?
Nobody seemed to know. Some said he was of royal blood, a prince perhaps, while yet others thought he might just be an old tramp who crept in there for a kip. But, Mr. Horne, one night I was in my dressing room changing off the performance when there came a knock at my door.
Miss Clissold, there's a gentleman to see you. Says he's the Marquis of Tranby, but he looks more like the dog and duck to me.
Show him in.
Forgive my intrusion, my dear, but I am your unknown admirer. I've ogled you from afar, and now I'd like to ogle you from close to. My dear, may I just...
Marquis, what are you doing?
Just an old man's whim. Miss Clissold, would you like to make me the happiest man in all the world?
What? Here?
I'm proposing marriage. I've little to offer you, just me estates in Ireland, a coal mine or two in Wales, and several £1 million in hard cash.
What does it matter as long as we have each other?
Then you'll say yes?
Frequently.
What a romantic story, and so you were married.
Yes, and it was idyllic. A dream come true. We never had a single quarrel, right up until the time he died.
Well, it sounds like it must have been an ideal marriage.
It was. The happiest 4 hours of my life.
What a heartwarming load of old rubbish that was.